Oh, hey there. Me again. We've got another how-to video for you, and as you can see, I'm sitting in the driver's seat. And what I'm going to be talking about is a driving control system made maybe for you. So the control that we're going to be talking about is the Veigel eClassic. So right here we have the Veigel eClassic with Commander. Now the eClassic is three different styles. You've got the standard. Now what the standard is just brake and acceleration only, a nice silver sleek design. And then we have the toggle. The toggle has a toggle system on the top of the unit there that operates the indicator, wipers and horns. And then we have here the Commander, which has a keypad at the top that does the indicator, wiper and horns as well. Now standard features of the eClassic is a heel hold button on the side if it's got the toggle or the Commander series. However, on the standard version, the button at the top, the V, is what you press to engage and hold the brake. But we'll get into that a little bit later. The eClassic is a driving control. Now we're in Australia here and we will install this for a left-hand operated solution. So as you can see here, for me, I'm driving where I've got my elbow relaxed on the center console, shoulder in a neutral position, and then my palm of my hand is just resting on the lever. Now we would call this a radial hand control, where we rotate the handle down to accelerate and then push forward to brake. All right, so you've got this handle here which we then rotate down to accelerate and push forward to brake. So this system is connected to the vehicle via interface. So what does that mean? It means the electronics of your acceleration is set up so when you activate the hand control, it deactivates the existing pedal, whereas it's got mechanical braking. So when you push forward, it presses on the brake lever. All right, so the braking is always remains active. Now with this handle, there are some adjustments where if we pull it slightly out and then rotate it, you can see here that the angle changes. So again, depending on my capacity of my hand, maybe I've got a bit more leverage with gravity to go down. That can then help with the acceleration, or even, you know, maybe you like to keep your arms a little bit tight and snug, where then you can rotate inwards to accelerate, but then still push forward to brake. In terms of on feature, what it is, you turn on the vehicle, and when you turn on the vehicle, there is a timed section where you see the blue flash, engage the button, press, and then you can see that the blue light is on, which means the hand control is active. Now here I'm trying to press with my right foot the acceleration, nothing's working, right? So it's disconnected. So you don't necessarily need to have like a flip up pedal or a brake, a pedal guard or anything in that respect. You may need a pedal guard for the brake pedal if you do have spasms or something that you may be worried about, whereas for the acceleration, it doesn't matter, it's been cut off. So yeah, and in terms of braking, push forward to brake. Now you may be asking, well, I mean, that's a bit awkward, you have to push and twist and change the gears. Remember the heel hold button. So what we do is we press the button, and as we're pressing the button, we're pushing forward, and you'll hear click, click, click. Then while pressing the button still, we let the hand lever rest back. When we feel the resistance that it's not going to go any further, we let go. And you can see the brake lever there remains. Now I'm going to put this in drive or reverse. Watch out, cameraman. Nothing, because that's creating the braking effect as if your foot's on the brake. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to move slightly to give you a bit of a live demonstration. Whoa, cameraman got a bit scared there. So yeah, holding the button, let the lever rest back into your hand while still pressing the button, then you let go of the button, change the gears, and then when you want to get back to driving, slowly push forward to release, and then let it sit back down in your hand, and then you gradually accelerate. With these systems, because they're electronically connected into the vehicle's acceleration system, we can adjust the curvature of the acceleration to suit your driving needs, right? And then yes, if your vehicle has the auxiliary functions, you know, you can press left here to indicate, you know, right there to indicate. You can horn as well if you want to be in a hush and a hurry. You've got your high beams, and then you've got your wipers and washer as well. Now most modern cars, they have auto wipers and auto headlights, so most people tend to not get those features, but the indicator and the horn and the high beam, That's what we typically are looking at installing in most modern cars. All right. Now that's great. That operates the brake and acceleration, but then you have a steering knob to then operate the wheel. All right. So one hand operation, your left hand. Remember, relaxed neutral positioning, brake and acceleration. Now one cool feature about this hand control is it's mounted on the outside of your left leg and along the transmission tunnel, meaning with that knee clearance, I've got full capacity to move up and down, in and out of that steering wheel column because I've got nothing mounted underneath. So also when I'm transferring from the outside into the vehicle, I get so much space as compared to having one of those hand control levers. However, this may not be for everyone. So if that's the case, reach out to Mobility Engineering, and what we'll do is we'll do an assessment with you, with your therapist, and then we can see if this is the right solution for you. Catch you on the next one.